So for the games, I think Zed is quite a hard counter of Taliyah. If you play against him, you are kind of fucked. Of course, you can still play the game, but it's a matchup that you should try to avoid. You
Yeah,
died a lot,
okay.
and the game
Yeah.
seemed like not that great. So I think we can just skip that one.
Yeah.
One thing that I wanted to say is that I think that against Fed, it's good if you go like a more defensive room page. You can go for secondary resolve and either
Okay.
go like the what's the name on in English? The
You mean like bone plating?
yeah, thank you. Bone plating.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good. Like if your space decent, he will never proc it unless he combos you. So it's
Yeah. Yeah.
pretty good.
I mean, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Kinda easier to live. Yeah.
Yeah, and since like it's dead, you shouldn't have a really big issue finding your recall timers. You have pretty much control over the waves. He will poke you, but you can control wave. So your only issue is like if you die. So overgrowth and fuck, I hate that one. uh,
Bone plating.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I always remember it in Spanish. Yeah,
Oh,
overgrowth and bone plating is really good for that, in my opinion. You just don't die, and then when you have seraphs, you are pretty tanky, so you are also kind of fine, and then you just have Sonias, so you never die again.
yeah. Okay.
Again, it's hard to play the matchup. He will never get hit by anything of you, so yeah.
Yeah.
But the idea is just, as I said, like push, control waves, don't allow him to roam, don't die, and scale, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
mean, I feel like he like cannot like actually die me because if he uses ult, I can just WE him, right?
yeah, I mean, and if you're ever on like a death threat, then that probably means you fucked up before. Like he shouldn't
Yeah.
be able to just hand zero
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So yeah, as long as you just push and leave the lane, you should be fine. That's why I don't really want to review it. It's
Okay. Yeah.
it's just survive and never trade. Don't try to do anything. Just push and leave, push and leave, push and leave.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Between these two, I think you are. Oh wait, this is not the one. No, it was against Syndra.
Yeah, it's like 6 days old, I think.
Oh, okay, okay.
Syndra one.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, it's that one. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think against Syndra and Hui, Taliyah is pretty good, especially against Syndra. Hui can be more annoying. It's kind of the same. You will always have push. Syndra will poke you. Hui on his power spikes can also match your push and can poke you. Uh,
Yeah.
but it's kind of the same. You just don't want to really to trade that much. You can trade on the early game before Syndra has points on Q.
Yeah.
Uh, so I don't really care which one you want to see. I think both matchups are fine. So if you
I
think,
mean,
yep,
I think in the Syndra match, I kinda like lost Helene 1v1, if I remember correctly. And into the Hui
mm-hmm.
matchup, I think I got like died to ganks quite a lot and such.
Do you think you are usually worse on 1v1 or you are like permanenting when jungle comes mid?
I mean, I think I died like definitely die to ganks a lot. Like
Okay,
usually, I struggle a lot with jungle tracking, I think.
okay. Then we can watch the Viego one first.
Yeah.
And then we have a bit of time, we can fast review the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Do
Like,
you know? Yep.
I mean, like, especially on Taliyah, I guess I like shouldn't really necessarily lose 1v1 a lot since I don't like actually do much early. I just push and farm pretty much, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can lose 1v1s in the way of losing HP, but you shouldn't really get fucked that much. You can fuck enemy. It's Taliyah is pretty strong on the early game. but like both her push is really strong and then her damage on lane, since she has so much push in the early game, is really strong. The issue comes when you're facing champions that can either outrange you or just blink and not jump like Ted.
Yeah. Okay.
Then at like level 9 you start getting poked a lot and you can't really do much.
Yeah.
But if you're not facing those champs, you're pretty strong. You can push a lot. You can even poke them a lot if you go like the runes you're going with Scorch. You even have a lot of power in your lane. Because the thing is, Taliyah has really strong like level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then level 6 and 7, 8, 9, she starts getting worse 1v1.
Okay.
So that's kind of the power spikes you should take care when you're playing Taliyah. Because you're
Okay.
like the thing is most of their spells of these type of champs that counter you go through the wave, while your Q doesn't. And your
Yeah.
W at that point shouldn't be a real threat on them if they are spacing decently, just because they have a lot of points on the ability, so they have a lot of cooldown, or like short cooldown on it, and a lot of damage, so they don't really need to be on auto attack range to farm that much. So
Okay.
you can't really poke that much, and you're just like waiting for the team and roaming a lot really fast, but not really winning 1v1s. So that's already
Okay.
a thing you need to be thinking about. That before level 5 you're really strong, level 6 it's kind of even, and then after level 6 they will start spiking harder than you.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Okay, so when I see these things, I want you to like on the loading screen or like on the big bang phase and those things. I want you to already be thinking of okay, how do you want to play the game? If like, do you want to, I don't know, push the lane hard, let him push? Do you think you win? What are your cooldown relative to the enemy? How do you think? I don't know, like if you think you can do a level 1 play, all those things. What do you think?
I guess like pretty much the only thing that I can think about here is like that I kind of wanna push a lot and try to play with Nunu, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
mean, that's pretty much all.
Okay. So I think when you have Nunu and you're Taliyah, you can do a lot of things, uh, but not really on the very early game. So when
Okay.
you have like Nunu, you have like Shaco, those champs, they don't really invade the enemy jungle, right? They are not that strong on a 1v1. They just
Yeah.
gank really well. So
Yep.
then what you can do is you don't really need to push that hard. You don't really need to do much. You just chill, match the enemy laner push, and even if he hard pushes, you're fine with that. You just ping or write in the chat like mid is pushing, free gank, and if your jungle is like semi-human, he will just go and get his flash and then he can play. So you don't really
Yeah.
need to focus that much on going hard on Hui. You just want to like kinda hit him, don't get hit, and that's basically it. Just like don't give him a lot of push, of course. If he can like crush second wave, that's terrible. So kinda match the push. But if he starts like perma autoing, you can be 1 or 2 autos behind him, and you're gonna be fine. Um,
Yeah. Okay.
if you have like a stronger jungle, like let's say you have, I don't know, a Rengar or something, and they have a really weak jungle in their game, then sure, hard pushing is fine because you want to like threaten the enemy jungle, right? But when you
Yeah.
have this type of jungles, you don't really need to focus that much on pushing and getting a lead over him 1v1 because it's not a 1v1, it's a 2v1.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. On this game, I think level 1, you obviously can't do much. I would be scared, if anything, of them doing something level 1. They have fun like Ashe Ethereal. Ethereal level 1 is insanely strong. Your
Yep.
betting doesn't really have like anything, right? She's useless. So I think this game, what I would do is I would be a bit afraid of them doing a cross map, like splitting them up in this. So Nunu here, and then Viego here, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Your bot lane can get a bit fucked.
Yeah.
So if that is the case, obviously you hard push, but you want to not be at the case because you want to like gank him. So for me, the best idea is like just kind of be on like putting an eye on both sides, and then if you can just ward the enemy raptors on like 120, 115 in the timer, because if you see Viego, then you know that Nunu can always gank. If you don't see Viego, and Nunu comes from top side, right, from his red, then again you can always gank. And if you see him going to mid, then you don't you can't gank. So that's all the info you need to have like this game.
Okay.
And outside of that, something that you can already be like kind of thinking right now is that your bot lane can get really fucked. So what you said before of pushing is fine, but as I said, I don't want you to like push in the early game. I just want you like the third wave or fourth wave, crash it, and then lean bot side. So then you ward a bit and then put pressure on them, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Basically, the point is you want these four people to be leaning bot side to protect your carry champs. Like you have Nunu, no carry. You more like a support, not really carry. And against like these champs, you are really bad, so not a carry. Renekton, not really a carry. They have like triple range. He's gonna get completely fucked. Your win condition this game is your bot lane.
Yeah.
So if you can like push the fourth wave, lean bot side, and then just like push Viego away, completely control vision on bot side, and then go back on mid, that's great.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. One thing that is important is, do you know like Huey cooldowns?
I mean, not too well, I think.
Okay. Then, I mean, I have this already here. Like you need to do this every game. If you don't know, just come League of Legends. If you come here and put the name, it already says like Huey lol, and then you see everything. Like he has really long cooldowns, like 12 seconds, 10 seconds, and then 18, and then like 15 or something like that. Yeah, 12.
Okay. Yeah.
It's really long, so early game you should be fine. Like your Q is way less cooldown and more damage and everything. But for me, the more important part is knowing the enemy cooldowns, because you of course you know your like cooldowns, but you can really develop a feeling of the enemy cooldowns if you read them and then you check like, okay, let's say my Q is like 8 seconds cooldown and his Q is like 10 seconds cooldown, then you know you'll have like 2 seconds diff.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Wait. Yeah. I mean, as I said, like this is really telegraphed, right? Like I already knew that this should happen on the loading screen. So yeah, this game, if you just like stand it like either here or here, and then your team is like playing defensive through here, then you can spot this and at least learn it. So this is why being on the like loading screen, still active and thinking about the game is important.
Yeah,
Because
I guess like my main issue is that I don't like actually know what to think about, basically. Like I like really struggle to recognize the win cons and such.
okay, but why do you think so? Like, do you actually don't know these things, or
I mean, yeah, I do know, but like I don't know.
okay,
I have
then
like
it's very
brain damage and I can't like come up with the idea myself.
yeah. I
Like
mean,
now that you say it, it's obvious, but
we can do a checklist. That's what we will do later, right? I can already be doing
okay.
it now, since you struggle with this. Like, because if you don't know what to think about, this is like a lot of things to think, right? Like on competitive, for example, when I am coaching a team, like I tell them they need to know Baron timer. They need to know like both allied and enemy Baron timer. You need to know like their DPS. You need to know how hard you can cross map. Like if you have a Tristana against Cassiopeia, for example, even if Cassiopeia has tempo advantage, Tristana will take the tower faster. So like the time difference matters for those things.
Okay.
So there are a lot of things to think about, right?
Yeah,
This is why
definitely.
every player has these things, like checklists, so they know what to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will start with the Pre-game thoughts. Who is your car? Think about both comps and how they interact. If you don't know really what to think about when you like are seeing this, tell me. But if I tell you now, okay, who is your carry, and you have like quite a long time, you have the pick and ban phase, right, and then the charging phase
Yeah.
and everything. Do you
Yeah.
think you can come up with the thing that Bane Lulu will lose push? They are your carries, and you are pretty much support on top side and jungle.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, because if
Yeah,
not,
like having a checklist really helps. Like I've like tried to focus on this before, but it's always been like wooga booga. I have ganking jungler and enemy has X jungler, and that's about it. But yeah, I mean, I think this will like really help a lot.
all right, nice. Well, and obviously, like if you can get push to help ward and defend slash help on dive. Like help on dive can be just like going on fog of war, right? You just go and
Yeah,
stay there.
yeah, because I like give it pressure and
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. The second one is 2v2 mid jungle. How do you play it with no Shaco? Things you can let them push. If you have invade jungle, then far push. And that's basically it. Like, sure, something else can happen. Like if they have Nunu, if they have Shaiko, don't push, but that is the same, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Obviously, like if you lose 2v2 mid jungle, wards level 1. If you lose 2v2 mid jungle, if they can invade after the 1-3 comes, like if the enemy jungle can invade level 2 or level 3, you also do this.
Yeah,
Like again, if they have like Nidalee or Graves or Kindred, you need to defend your jungle, right?
yeah, yeah. They will obviously invade. Yeah,
Yeah. So think about it. Like if the enemy jungle can invade, most of the time your ward is not that important because you can both kinda cover yourself and cover your jungle, and your jungle will be clueless. So at least tell them to ward if you can't. Like let's say they have I don't know, Twisted Fate and Nidalee or Elise or something like that, right? Then maybe you
yep,
can't really ward defensively on your like river because you need to ward on your river entrance instead of the actual river because they can jump the dragon pit, right?
yeah,
So then you can tell your jungle, okay, ward level 1 the middle of the river because they will invade you.
yep.
Okay. uh, late invade by them slash um, yeah, I guess I just do this. Late invade by them or just split map. Do you think that you can know they can invade here?
Like in this game.
Yeah, like if you have this information, because I want this to be like actually useful, right? If you have
Yeah.
this checklist of like what's level 1, late invade, if they can split map like as it is set here.
I mean, about like level 1 invading and splitting map, I probably like actually don't know pretty much. Like,
Okay,
yeah,
then just like I mean I assume you know that the like if they can invade 1-3 camps, it's pretty easy, right? Like if you have
yeah,
like a weak jungle and they have a strong jungle, that's basically it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, level 1. Think about their invade, late invade. It's pretty easy. Like, do you think your bot lane wins or loses level 1?
Yeah, they lose.
Okay. Then, do you think your jungle wins or loses level 1?
he loses also.
Okay. Then do you think you are making a really huge difference?
No.
Then it's easy, right?
Yeah, they invade.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay.
How the 2v2 goes. 1v1 mid, 1v1 jungle. Like, sure, you can think about, okay, if 4 champs go together, yeah, but that's a bit like harder. And basically, if the enemy champ on mid lane is like a useless melee that has nothing, level 1, like, I don't know, like Zed, for example, he's useless. So then it's basically
Yep.
4, right? So then just by knowing
Yep.
that you're way stronger than him, you can basically know they can't invade.
Okay, yeah.
I don't want to make it too complicated. And then the last thing for each thing is just like your. I mean, this is harder to do on solo queue, of course, but have like your plan on your own early game, like knowing enemy. Wait, I am not writing. Knowing enemy CDs, using LOL wiki if needed, and knowing enemy HP region. This is basically you need to know how to play the lane. It's kind of easy in theory, but in practice it can get harder. Like you need to
Yeah.
know how, if like trading spells is worth for you. Like if you trade Q for Q and you hit, I don't know, 3 Qs and he hits 1 Q, is that worth? Well, maybe yes, maybe no. Depends. It also depends on
Yeah,
runes.
okay.
Like it depends on a lot of things. If for example against Akali, if she goes second wind like resolve and she doesn't have bone plating, right? You can see it on the first auto first Q. If she doesn't have bone plating and she goes like Dawn Shield, then you will get out of mana before you break her. So then
Yeah.
your plan on lane should be like, okay, I just base around like 5th wave, 6th wave, more or less. Maybe later if the game is really AFK and she's not hard trading. Um, but I will not try to like greed, right? I will just get a CS lead and just leave.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the pre-game thoughts. It can be deeper, like things that you can think if you are like on the mood, right? You can think about, okay, do we win the grab fight? Now that the grab fight is way more impactful on mid lane, before it was kind of useless. You're both level 5, you can't really do much. Now it actually matters. So
Yeah.
do you think you can win grab fight like level 6 power spike on you, both jungles level 5 against both mids level 6? Like those things are fine, but again, it's solo queue, doesn't really matter that much. You can think about it, it's fine, but it's not
Yeah.
like that great.
Yeah.
One thing that I forgot here, and that's actually important, is level 6 plus power spikes. Mainly level 6 to 9. After 9, usually you're just leaving the lane. You are either one-shooting waves or you're just like side leaning. But until that
Yep.
point, it's important that you know if the lane swaps. If you're playing like against Zed or against Fifth or those champs, it's like really easy to stomp them before level 6, and then after level 6 they can one-shot you. So
Yep.
it's important to know these things. Do you have any more questions on these things, on the like
Uh,
level 1, early, those things?
no, not really.
Okay. Okay, so before, like, when I ask you things, I don't want you to like tell me what will happen in the game. I don't want you to tell me like, I don't know, anything that happened or anything. Like, if you were to play this again and you could do everything, like if you're a Chovy, right, you can do the perfect inputs. Uh, what do you think you should do right now?
Like right now.
Yeah, right now. When you see this happening, what do you think?
I mean, I guess I should like to try to not let Wei get on lane for free.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's like the only thing I can do pretty much.
Okay. I mean that's fine, but you need to do more, in my opinion. So, like, first of all, when this is happening, it's important that you are tapping like you're doing now. You will you should tap. When this is happening, okay, you did so. Tap here. I don't think you got the information, but it's good that you do it. Also, one thing you can do if you're not doing anything like right now, click on this. If you're like this is hard, of course, but click on this, put the mouse here, and it will say who put the ward. So then you can know who used it and you can ping it.
Wait, you can actually like see who placed it.
Yep. If you click on it while it's showing, then here it says like
Oh, okay.
Hui put the word. So then you can know like if Hui put this word, then you have a free gank, right?
Yeah, okay. I had no clue.
Yep. I mean, this is hard. Most of the time you don't even like get to do it in time if you are like not actually already looking here. But if you can, then do it. And the other thing that you should do right now is you're not doing anything. You shouldn't be coming here. It's useless. Tab, look at what they have on wards. If they have only red, I mean, obviously he will have yellow and yellow, right? ADC and mid. If no jungle and support have red, I think the best thing is just put a ward here, start pushing wave and block the enemy. Because the plan is, you have a ganking jungle, level 3 is free kill, level 2 is kind of the same, like you will get the flash. You don't want to push. Now the game changed, right? Now Jordan has no HP, he can't really do much, he will try to not die on his jungle, that's it. And you want to help your bot lane. Because what I said before is, okay, split map, your bot lane is fucked, you lose the game, right?
Yep.
You can know all of this only from like the loading screen. So then the idea is you come on mid, you do like 1-2 autos on minions, doesn't really matter, you can do 2 or more. Just don't use Q. Start a slow push, have a ward here, and just block the Hui entrance to mid lane. So then you're doing two things. First of all, you are slow pushing really slow, which is really good. You are denying him creeps, and you're also putting vision for yourself. So like if Bio comes, you can just play here and be chill. Yep. And that helps your bot lane. That's the second part, right? Like for your 1v1 it's great, but the second part, the most important part in this game is you are slow pushing, you can crash, and then you can go bot and defend. Because your bot lane can't push, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you have crashed like second wave. Because maybe you need to do this, like depending on the map, maybe you need to crash second wave. You crash second wave, and then you can jungle. Your bot lane can also leave, because they are not doing anything. So maybe you can 3-man Viego and push him out, so they can dive. And then you go back on mid.
Yep.
So all of this should be like right now. This word is fine, but for you this is needed, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the info. We'll tap now. Okay, they have only on Lulu the red one, so you could probably place it and be fine. Okay, so here it's like fine. The issue is like you're face checking it, so a bit like uncomfortable instead of having just a word here, right? It's fine. But here I think you misplayed this quite a lot. I don't know why you walk out. Just like you dodge the spell. Just stay here now.
Yeah,
Stand
I
still.
lost the vision now.
Yeah. Like even if he sees you, doesn't really matter. No, he will do the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, just stand here and that's it. Now you can't really do much. He will just step. Okay, you should be autoing a lot more.
Like on way, you mean?
No, on the wave. Like when you're retreating, like if you're gonna fight him, just stand here. But I don't think you really want to fight him that much. Like you already used the Q. Your Q has less cooldown, as we said before. You have like around 2 seconds cooldown diff, sure. But like if you hit all your Qs, you're gonna win the trade. If he like runs or something, you're gonna miss it. But he has like a lot of time to walk. So if he like gets here, just like auto moves, right? Matches your autos, and then here you're fighting him again, then it's fine. You will get a bit of HP. So you can fight him, or you can just start the slow push. Both are fine. If you think you can stand here and trade autos, and that's fine, and you will get the cooldown back, which you probably should. Then that's best.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't I actually win because
Yeah,
he
yeah,
like
I think so.
has the fear thing. He doesn't have Q.
Yeah, I think you hard win.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. You just stand on the bush, right, and stay there.
Yeah.
One good thing also about standing here is that he will do this. So even if you lose 3 minions of gold, you get the XP.
Yeah, but he loses the XP also.
Yeah, and that's really huge. So yeah, I think you just stand and fight. If you can't do that, like I try to always like say both things, like if you can and if you can't, right?
Yep.
I think on this game you're right, and you should just fight him. He's useless. You kill him. Uh, but if you can't, let's say this is a stronger jungle like Oriana, for example, where it's not that easy because her autos get stronger and those things.
Yep.
Then use the time you have, right? You have a time window now. You can start pushing the wave. Just start autoing, autoing, autoing.
Yeah, okay.
Like, this is really good. 4 seconds cooldown is a really big window, so that's great. Okay. I like it. Okay, nice movement. I mean, this Q is a bit bad, but it's fine. Like, you're using it, like, a bit randomly. Just woke up now. He has nothing. He's on the wall. Like, the thing is, this is something that it's really hard to identify, but when you start doing it, it's really OP. Basically, you will get level 2 before him, always. And he can't really auto you because then your minions will go on him and you just, like, still win. So now what you can do is walk up. He will try to dodge, but he has a wall. So just wait until he walks somewhere, right? And just trade. If he
Yeah.
walks here, then you can just like auto him and start trading. Like the thing is, you're hard winning already. Every trade is good. Like even if he does, let's say, 50 HP more damage, right? It's still winning because who will die faster?
He,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
Yep.
So just walk up. Don't use Q. Force him to walk either here and then use the Q and hit him for sure, or here. He can't space you. The wall is here. He already fucked up. He should be like here, right?
Yeah.
So just walk. This is something that it's like really important to do. And if you think you're not doing it, then that's already a point. You can start reviewing more. Like in your games, focus on when the enemy is close to a wall and think, can you go on him?
Yeah.
Because walls are really, really OP for the aggressive part of the lane. Okay, one thing here is like you always need to have an eye here. I already told you like you need to have a ward on this. You don't. It's fine. Like Viego never really showed.
I mean, he took the Raptors, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like, it's fine that you're not really aware on his clear speed, but the thing is, you need to know this, and right now you need to run away.
Yeah.
If you were doing what I said before, like running here, right, then it's better because now you're already on this side of the map, so you can't really go, and you're already far away. If you're playing on this pocket, it's fine as a bait, right? You want to deny Viego going on bot side. It's really important. That's why, as I told before, like slow pushing, hard, and not ever dying to a gank because you have vision is really OP this game. Because if Viego goes on you, you survive, your bot lane is chill. And if Viego doesn't go on you, then you just go on Viego, on the jungle, on the cracks, before they dive. But you need to be aware on this. Because now you're fucked. You're really fucked.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, now Viego can even try to find your Noon and invade him. You can do nothing. Okay, this is a really good spot now for you. You can even like try to semi-freeze it, like you're fine. Just keep matching him, like, spam Qs. Okay, one thing that I really don't like is like you put a point on W. There is no way your Nunu can gank mid before like your level 4. It's basically impossible. Like if he
Yeah.
sees Viego, he like dies, he loses. You're gonna be under tower, you're not gonna do much. If they have any type of vision, they can never go on you, and I don't think it's worth. Like just put a point on Q, 2 points Q, 1 point E, and then try to freeze it here as long as possible, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Like points on W are good if you're gonna like play in a gank, but if not,
Yeah.
most of the
And
games just 2 points Q is better.
yeah. Okay. And also, like, I only wanna use it when I'm getting ganked, since it's like no damage at this point, really.
Yeah,
If I full combo and I go
yeah. I mean, if you're facing like a Yasuo player and you see that he's dumb, right? Then sure, you can do W. Like Yasuo player that is here, you E him and then W in tower and kill. Sure,
yeah,
that's great.
yeah,
But outside of like Yasuo matchup and a couple of other matchups like that, then don't do W. Against Yasuo or
yeah.
things like that, I think it's worth.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I don't really know why you're doing this. Like you're playing too much on this side. Like I don't think it's that great of a spot, and I don't think you should be pushed in here. Like let me go back a bit. Okay, so now you're just got ganked. You're low HP. You are regening. Blah blah. Sure. He uses the spell. He uses other spell. Now you can walk up. You can Q and auto. Okay. I think you should be autoing more. As I said, you want to freeze this, right? You're barely autoing. If you autoed more, maybe you can't actually freeze, but it will take him longer, right? If he has less minions,
Yeah.
then less DPS on your wave, then more time for you, which is great.
Yep.
He has no cooldowns, he has a back, sure. But now here, when he uses the next rotation that he will do now, like you're already putting yourself into the wall here, just because he used Q, but you will keep this spot. And I don't think I like it. You can just walk up a lot more. Yeah, this is fine. But I think you're doing it a bit slow before. But yeah. Okay, I mean, if you're doing this, keep in mind your mana. If you do this,
Yeah.
you're gonna recall this wave, basically. I don't think you want to do that. I don't think you can ever kill him, right? Like, it's impossible. And I don't think this is a great recall timer. Like, sure, you can get your tier and your refillable potion. If you think you want that, then you can do it. I think you don't really need to recall right now. If you play slow, you still can play 1 or 2 more waves, then maybe get a better recall. Just you're not losing anything if you stay. You shouldn't be losing
Yep.
farm. If you lose HP, then you can recall anyways. So yeah. I don't think. I mean, I guess it's fine. Okay. One thing that you need to know though is like, if you can die, like here, I think it's fine. You are never dying. You have a lot of HP. But right now, when you are like on this spot with 360 HP, you need to know whether you die on a Viego flash or not. Like you know Viego's topside from like this
Yeah.
gank, he was topside and then he never showed on the counter gank. So
Yep.
he probably was like here when your Nunu is here. So then he is like around here when
Yes,
the
that's like
scuttle is up.
really risky.
Yeah. So I don't know if you die. You should know. You are the one that plays Mortalilla. If you die on a Viego flash W and he like a flash EQ and you die, then be scared of being close, just like stand here, right?
Yep.
If you're sure that you don't die, this is good because you're waiting him to flash and then you survive and then you run away. But just be aware of it. Like if you don't die, then this is good. If you can't die, then this is bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. One thing that I don't like, now that I am like actually viewing the game, is that against Hui, boots are really OP. All his abilities are skill shots, and they are not really that fast, most of them. So move speed helps a lot. So I think this game going for magical footwear is not like the best. You can just go like lower ability haste on summoners, for example, if you want. You can
Yep.
even go the 3 potions. They are pretty dog shit on Taliyah, as I told you, but still they are like something, you know.
Yep.
Both of them are fine. Against Hui, like move speed is really important. That's like the like top probably best matchup to go boots. I don't really know of other matchup as important as this one on boots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, and I think this is really forcing staying. Like yeah, this is just what I told you before. The same. I mean, it's understandable that you don't expect the Viego bot side, but still, like you're really low HP, you're gambling it. You don't really have nothing to do here. They just played well. So, yeah. And one thing you need to understand is like when you're here, and you do your combo, you need to think about it. Like the goal you have is really important. This is what I was saying already here.
Yep.
You need to think about your buy, right? You're gonna reset and you're gonna buy something at some point. You have 2 options: reset now and buy tier and refillable potion, which I think you should. You fucked your lane, it's the best. Or stay longer. Here, I don't think you can stay longer. I already told you on this spot. But if you stay longer, you need to know where is your next recall, right?
Yep.
I think refillable potion is needed now that you have no like no boots. You're not gonna get a lot of gold for like lost chapter or those things. So you're not gonna be able to lane for a long time. So potions is needed. Like it's just OP.
Yep.
So then you need to have tier, or it's like not needed, but the best by far you can get. And refillable potions. So do you think you can stay for another like 400 gold?
I mean, no, not really.
Yeah. So then you should always recall no.
Yeah.
And this is something that you should know before, like even popping this cookie. Like of course you should know it here and just don't trade, right? Just play on farm. You already lost the lane. But now that you're trading, at least don't use your cookie. Just go back, reset TP, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah. This was too overforced. I mean, it's good that they punish you. At least you can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, when you do this, again, I think Dark Seal is not great. I think boots are OP. I think even tier 2 boots rush and just getting like Ionians even is better
Yeah.
than this. I
Okay.
think it's the OP on this matchup. Um, but yeah, what I was gonna say is just Q like this. You don't need to
Yeah. Yeah. So
hit
I
the
don't hit
minions.
the backline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think of the game right now? What info do you have on the Viego?
Uh, I mean, I think he's like going bot side, maybe. I'm
Okay,
not like actually sure.
okay, we're gonna do a really fast review on the game. Uh, it's like this is something you need to keep track of on the game, but just so like because when I am playing and I lose track of the game because I'm like hyper focused on the 1v1, right? Like we are both low HP, both mana, I'm trying to do something, then I lose track of team jungle. That's fine, but then mentally you need to do the okay, what did he do? So he did this and this and this. Okay, so now he does this. So he starts on bot
Yeah.
side. That's your 2 camps. That's 8 of farm. He goes top side. Okay, and now he gonna gank from bot side at this spot. So you know these 2 are done. He
Yeah.
went top side. So 8 plus something. Didn't do anything now. Now he comes here. And you say 32. Okay, that's 8, 12, 20. And now the answer is, like, the question is, does he have blue buff or not? If he has, which he does, then that's already more like it. So 8, 12, 16, 20. He needs to have done like all of them basically, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
24, 28, 32. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess he goes like topside then.
Okay.
Doesn't the camp spawn like faster since he took them first?
Yeah, I mean, I actually think, now that I think about it, it's impossible that he's here on this timer. So what he did is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. He didn't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like thinking, no, it's impossible that he did those. Yeah, he has the scuttle. So yeah, now you know that he's gonna do this clear, right?
Yep.
So let's see if you are playing accordingly. Okay, why did you want to hard push this? Like, think about the game spot right now and tell me what do you want to do right now.
I mean, I think I wanna just like push and try to cover my bot lane, basically, since Nunu is also ganking.
Okay, but look at your bot side conditions. Do you think there is something to cover or to do?
I mean, not really, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the enemy jungle bot lane just resetted, no? Like your
Yeah.
Bane
Yeah.
died here, she resets, enemy bot side crashes, they leave, they are recalling, they will never do anything, no? Like if they
Yeah.
suicide, then
Like,
they are retarded.
okay. Yeah, I should like slow push instead.
Yeah. I mean, you have two options here, based on what you want to do. You have basically no vision anywhere on the map, so using your ward is fine. Now, for me, the way to judge on what to do is the TP on Hui. If you see Hui channeling TP, I think you should hard push this and then go ward somewhere. Doesn't really matter.
Okay. Yep.
If Hui doesn't TP, just a slow push, make him lose minions, right?
Yep.
So then just put your cursor here, click, watch the tower, and wait. Because if Hui is not resetting, you are not really doing that much. He can walk back to lane pretty easily and get most of it. Yep. Okay. I mean, you also see Diego here. So you also know that he stops it, and you also know that you don't really need to use more wards. Do you know more or less the timers on the enemy jungle's things? Do you know timers in the game?
Not really.
Okay. I mean, the general like timers that I want you to like kind of think about is just the time they like need to go from base to one point on the game, or like from here to mid, or like from here to here to here, right?
Yep.
Okay. So from base to mid lane, if they do like this, depends on the boots, on the home wards, on those things. But it is around 30 seconds. Around, if they have like a more move speed, if they have abilities that allow them to go faster, like if they are Taliyah, for example, they are faster. But like, since this lane is pretty short and they can go really fast with like home guards, with like Viego E and W and those things, it's a bit more usually, but around 30 seconds. And from here to here, it's like 20 seconds if it's not a straight line. And every camp they do depends on the jungle, of course. If it's like Karthus, it's insanely fast. It's like 6-7 seconds. Well, depends on the level, but yeah, it's really fast. On the rest of the jungle, it's like 10 seconds, 12 seconds every camp. Like, depends, but around that timer.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I don't think you want to ward here. Okay, why do you think this ward is good?
I mean, to be honest, I think I do it like pretty much all the pilot in this game.
Okay. but you know you can't really autopilot, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, then
absolutely.
that's in game. Never autopilot. Always ask yourself why you are doing something. I mean, I'm not gonna put this because you have the review and you can watch this video as many times as you want. Um, but like when you push this, again, it's a bad push because you could just like slow push, make him lose minions,
Yep.
and then crash 2 waves and then move with a lot of minions. You could even like dive, like if you have 2 waves, they get a bad trade and you're moving with your 2 waves crushed, you can dive them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't really matter. Like this is another mistake. It's kind of autopilot, but it's fine if you don't really think about the TP. But here, this is a really big mistake. Like you're literally seeing the enemy jungle topside. You're like putting your camera here, so it's not like you are autopilot and not watching right.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
are,
it makes like no sense.
yeah. So this is a really big mistake. Uh, when you start doing these things, stop playing the game for that day. Like do something else, and then if you're again focused, go back.
Okay.
It's fine if you can play only like 3 games a day on your main account on like ranked. You can do
Yep.
like normal games and practice and stuff. If you don't want to like actually go on ranked, I don't think it's good to have multiple accounts. I think you should just like
Okay.
maximum 2 accounts, and that's like a lot. But if you are actually like this is inting, like legit. If you're inting, then stop playing ranked and review your bots, do something productive in the game, but don't do this.
Yeah.
And if
Okay.
if in game you're doing this and you realize, like I think you should realize, right?
Yeah.
Then snap yourself, like okay, I am trolling. I need to get back on the game and start focusing a lot again.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna ask, what do you think you should do right now?
Like right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hmm. I don't actually know. Like, I kind of have nothing to do, pretty much.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
that's
like.
fine. You can do nothing. It's fine. Like you can
Yeah.
walk through the river, check if there are like honey fruits, or like the not maybe not the real honey fruit, but like the plant, right? That is like here.
Yeah.
So we start looking for those things because they can help you on the like
Yeah.
next push. You can use a lot of mana if you know that the honey fruit is here. So you can use a lot of mana, come here, get honey fruit, and then maybe look for dive or something. Depends. So that's option one. Option two is just legit nothing. Like come here, check if there is a division plant, right?
Yeah.
And then if there is nothing, go back. If there is, just pop it like this. So then you have your timer on the enemy wolves and go back on it.
Yep.
You don't need to do nothing, but don't do something that is bad for you.
Yep.
And then also, another important thing to do here is information, right?
Hmm.
Like on this spot, you need to think, okay, what is the game like right now?
Yeah, like the game state. Like,
Yeah,
you mean like, if my, for example, if my bot lane is losing and what's like
yeah, just like
in
tab,
jungle matchup and
yeah, tab
yeah.
and look info, but specifically like right now, what is the game like right now? What do you think? Like we already talked about this. Where is Vigo going?
I mean, now after this gank, Viego is probably going to his top camps.
Mm-hmm. And after?
What?
After
Uh,
his top ganks?
I mean, he can like either gank mid or just go clear bot camps also.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then you already know what Vigo will do, right? Like maybe he can come
Yeah.
here, but you know the time that Vigo has. Like he's gonna come here, and then the moment you see here, him come here, you know it's like around 30, 40 seconds on this side of the map, and then
Yep.
he can come bot or come to invade this. Depends.
Yeah.
Because the wave will be like bouncing back, so then he can like get this and then in 1 minute come here, right?
Yeah.
So then you know that Viego will either be here or be here. Okay, that's already a great info. You are tracking the enemy jungle perfectly. He can't do nothing. You also know that if he doesn't reset, he's still very weak. He got a lot of things on top side, like the kill, the camps, a lot of things, but he didn't reset yet. So that's great. You already know that he is probably a bit behind on like what he could be in like a minute. So you know that you should look for a fight. Okay.
Yep.
Other thing that is going on, bot side. What is happening?
I mean, it looks like they are having a slow push
Okay.
right now.
Then you know
So
that if something happens bot, you can even drop mid wave and just come here, no?
yeah.
Okay, then you have already like 2 great points. You have that your like the enemy jungle can't be here for like 1 minute because
Yep.
even if you like come here, 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 and walk bot, that's like basically 1 minute. It's like 20 seconds walking here, 10 seconds here, 10 seconds here, 10 seconds here, and then coming here.
Yeah.
So you know that for this slow push and the next wave, unless he just like runs straight out of base and drops this, he's not gonna be here. So you know you have a lot of time here. You have 2 waves to play on.
Yep.
Isn't this like insane amount of information?
Yeah, this is like OP.
Yeah. So it's impossible to do nothing to all of this, of course. If you could pause the game, then this would be OP. But that's why you need to slowly do this, right? Like a lot of this is also
like,
really intuitive in the game. You don't
like
need to know that you have the
Yeah.
like you don't need to know that you have the 1 minute timer of 2 waves over like Viego coming bot or like on his bot jungle. But you know that it takes him a while to come here. So you already know that you have a window. You already know that you are slow pushing. So even if you're not thinking about like actually diving, you just like look here, and if you took like if your bot lane takes a good trade, I hope you are adapting. And even if you didn't think about diving, then you go. Like it's slowly getting better over time if you focus on those little things. Okay. Now Viego died. This changes things, right? Now Viego can go anywhere.
Yeah.
But if he didn't die, then unironically the map would be probably better for you if he was alive on top side. But yeah. Now it's fine to just like go back on mid and push. Your bot lane also didn't slow push. Okay, I mean, this is quite bad, right? Like, the first one is okay, you had a lot of mana, sure, it's fine. But now you're doing this kind of mindlessly. This is good. Starting to push is good. But okay, do you? Oh wait, I don't know what happened. Do you know the Hui scaling cooldowns?
Like, you mean like after he's like 3 points on something and
Yeah, level 5.
no, I do not.
Okay, it's 10 seconds level 1 Q, and then 9, 8. So now he has 8 seconds. So he still has like 12 seconds on his E. So this is something that you also need to know for these things. Because you're playing it on a rush really, really fast when you really don't need to. Like, first of all, when you're coming here, do you think you need prio for something?
No.
Okay. Then already using all your money is bad, right?
Yeah.
Like doing this is fine. You're getting your tier stacks. You're getting some push. You're hitting him. Great. But now here, why are you doing this? Why are you walking like this, right?
Yeah.
Like here, 8 seconds. Now, can't you like just... I don't care if you do this or this. It's basically the same. Keep in mind, Viego is topside. That's it. Sorry, no, he died. Never mind. But yeah, you can come either here, doesn't really matter. But now, when this happens, you're like taking a really long walk instead of like standing here, walk like this, and then just like this, right?
Yeah.
Compare the cooldowns.
Do anything now, basically.
Yeah, like your cooldown is 3 seconds. His cooldown is 8. You can just legit do this on this wake up and start queuing, and he can't do anything. And then once the 8 seconds pass, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now he would have it back. But doesn't really matter, no? Like the wave with Q is already like the mill is gone. This is already like being hit, and even if he has push, doesn't really matter. So using 130 for more mana is ruined, right?
Yep.
If you have TP or if you have tier 2 woods, then this is different. Because maybe you want to push hard to then reset, get your tier, run back to lane, and then play it, right? But it's not the case. So again, think about your gold. You are pushing with no mana, no like boots, no TP, no nothing. And now you're moving kind of randomly. Like it's, I understand you don't really have anywhere to go. But either just like walk near your vein, like maybe you spot a Viego and 2v1 you can do something, like just I don't know, do something, or look for a plant on river.
Yep.
Because these clicks that you're doing like this and this and this, if you do that, then you stay mid. You don't move. If you move it, I think it's like better. Just go, but not on an actual roam. Like looking top is fine, but go for the fruits. Try to look for them. You used a lot of mana. They should be up, right? 530? Sorry, 530? You know, like 99% sure, no one took them. If you're looking them up, like Viego was like this, Nuno was like this, no one took them, like 99%. So just go on river, get them, and go back on mid. This is also pretty bad, like what I am afraid of right now, and you should be afraid of this too, is getting lane locked, right? You have basically not that much mana. It's unironically pretty low. Shui has a lot of sustain. When do you tap? Because this also impacts the how do you want to play it? Like he has more AP, he has tier as you, but he has W from another region.
Yep.
So then you can be lane locked pretty easily. So what you need to think about is, okay, do I win push or do I lose push right now? If you think you can't trade and you can't like push, this is fine. But I just don't want you to like spam everything right now, if that's the case. And if you think you could push, then push with everything and just reset, because you need to get back the mana.
Yep.
But yeah, I think this is good. I don't really like DC. Again, 90 mana is a lot. 90 is like too much for me to do this. Do you have anywhere to go right now?
No, not really.
Do you think Hui can make a play on topside with jungle?
No.
Okay, then don't do this.
Yep.
Like, I understand maybe you don't want to freeze the wave here because you will lose HP and whatever, sure, that's like... Okay, I think you could freeze, like, just take the cannon, kill it. Again, as before, use Q like this, kill it, freeze with these 3. If he walks, then you, like, juggle and wait because the wave is almost here. So I think you should freeze here. But if, let's say you don't want to freeze, for whatever reason, fine, just let it crash, Q only on this, kill it, and then last hit. It also will, if you do this, the minions will stay here for long enough where the wave comes, so then the wave is here, slow pushing, right?
Yep.
And what happens if this happens? That you use all your mana on next wave, which is no cannon minion, you crash and you go back, you reset and you go back with items and tempo advantage.
Yep.
But doing this, you're just using all your mana, not really doing anything. And yep, you have now an even lane state when you could have an advantageous lane state. Okay, so now you need to think again. What can you do on this wave? Do you think you can one-shot? Do you want to one-shot? What do you want to do?
I mean, I think I like maybe could one-shot it and try to look for a play on bot. Maybe.
Okay, if you one-shot it, you need to know that you're taking damage. There is no way Hui doesn't hit you, right? If you use everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to do that, then your play is one-shot, go back, recall, and go from base to bot.
Okay.
You can't think that you can one-shot and then go bot. It's impossible. Now,
Okay.
the other thing you need to think about is not only can you one-shot it, hitting the minions and just ignoring away, is do you die, right? Like, do you think you can die? I don't think so. Like, even if
Oh,
Viego
oh,
comes and they flash on you, you have flash. So if you react on time, then you will survive.
Yep.
Now, the other question, as I said before, is do you want to reset? I think it doesn't really matter. Like, you can play one more wave. You are still healthy enough and you have decent mana. You would have more.
Yep.
If you had more, then that could be better, but it's still like fine. It's playable. So I don't think you need to like hard push, but you need to think about these things. Okay, now you need to recall. Okay, you understand that now you lost a wave, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, not really, no.
I mean, this is interesting. I think here you actually recall and run with ult and try to protect.
Yeah, true, actually.
This
That makes
depends.
sense.
This depends on what you like think on the game. Like if you think you can't even walk up, like look at bot lane, right? If they are team bot lane is full HP or something, or you think you can just die one shot it. Let me check it. Because when you play Taliyah, when you play Twisted Fate, these champs, you really don't need the gold. Like, okay, they are full HP. Maybe you can't. If they are not full HP, full mana, maybe you can. With this, maybe you can't, and you just like unironically die, all of you, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, let's say Nunu was already on base running. You for sure just go, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I need you to think about it because you probably didn't think about going just spot and covering. So this is important.
Yeah, I definitely like that's not what I thought about.
Mhm.
Like I kind of defaulted to I see him going bot, so I just push the wave in and
Yeah,
hit tower.
yeah. I mean that's fine on some cases, but here again, your only carry champ is Pain basically. Like you are just utility to play on a CC.
Yeah, yeah. Is that like pretty much every game on Taliyah?
Yeah. I mean some games you're pretty carry. Like Taliyah has really high DPS, and ironically, her Qs on 2-3 items hit really hard, and if the enemy team is kinda low range, Taliyah hits really fucking hard. Like she's burst and DPS pretty high.
Yeah, so like in the low range
Yeah, like
comps, I'm good, but
yeah,
otherwise I'm kind of utility and
yeah.
yeah, okay.
Like if this was Jin bottling, for example, and they have like very melee champ based, right? I say fuck them. Most likely it's like fuck them, unless they have like 3 wave stacks and it's like 1k gold, right? Then no.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if it's like a one wave and they just like drop one wave, then fuck it, you are more carry than Jin. Push this, recall, get a good game angle, get tempo, get waves, all those things. But in this
yep,
game, Vayne is your carry. Like all the game needs to be for her.
yep.
I think this game is fine that you are doing this. I think they can dive you uh, for v 3. Now that Mood is here, you should be okay. I think you are staying here too much. Like when I see this, uh, let's wait until we see him going bot, right? Like right now, it takes like from here to here around 15 seconds, and this like around the same to get on bot.
Yep.
If you recall, that's 4 seconds plus refilling your HP and a bit of mana. So like let's say another 4 seconds on base, plus running like to here and then ulting. So that's like another 10 seconds plus the ult like 2 seconds. It's a lot. It's
Yep.
20 seconds. You are not there for a dive, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I think this is very good. But once you see that they are not already there, again, check the time. Here, here, track him. Or he even went for Drake. If you saw that, then better. But even if he didn't go for Drake, doesn't matter. If he's going bot, he should already be here, no? Diving.
Yeah.
If you don't see them diving, just get the fuck out. Like, I don't care that you see him now. Like, just leave. Don't stay a lot of time for a plate. this is not worth. Just reset, get a lot of tempo back, and go back to mid. You again
Okay.
will not do anything on bot side.
Yeah.
Again, and this is important that you actually think about it. If your rune was already here, go. Because
Yeah.
like they can make time. They can just wait
So,
here for you, and then you ult, so they can get the wave back, right?
yeah. So it's not like worth to take the plate
No,
instead of basing here.
I mean, if you want to take the base and one wave because the plate and wave gives you like a 300 gold, and the extra gold is like another 120 gold, so then you can get lost chapter, then okay, I guess you can make that argument, but you don't have it yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it's like too much tempo that I lose by taking the plate that it's bad.
I mean,
Okay.
my main issue is that like Hui has TP, right? So it's not like
Oh,
hmm?
true.
Yeah,
True.
like if
Yeah.
he didn't have TP, then this is fine. When you see him here, if he doesn't have TP, everything is fine. But you need to know
Okay.
that he has TP. Because if right now they actually commit to the play, which they should, like Viego is hinting, he's on Drake, uh, the play is like over right now. The Hui is resetting. So then what do you do when he's now TPing?
Yeah. True. Then I'm completely fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you get a really big item spike that you really wanted right now with this plate, I mean, Lost Chapter is not even worth, like, it should be a full item, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I can see you dropping one wave for, like, Seraphs already. Like, that's a big
Yeah.
spike. But if not, I think this is very int. It just works because the enemy vehicle is inting hard as fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
But now just use E. Your awareness here is a bit bad. I mean, I think you just auto him now. Like, you hit here, auto Q, and leave.
Yeah.
I think you never flash there. Like, just auto Q and run. You have face rush. Like, you only flash here if by flashing, like, flashing here and then blocking it here, you kill him. But even then, like, it's not even worth.
Yeah.
You can just do it safer. Okay. Yeah, don't chase him. I mean, your bot lane still died, by the way. Like, even with Nunu there, they lost really hard. Lulu survived with 5 HP, Nunu survived with 100 HP. Like, you are unironically pretty lucky that this was only one
Yeah.
death. Okay, what do you think of the game right now? I'm gonna
I
put
mean,
you the moment you see the last moment you see the Hui. So here when he QWs your main. Yep. Okay, so here is the last moment you see Hui. What do you think right now?
I think he will base now,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean he can TP to lane, but I guess he doesn't like actually have to, since my wave is pushing into him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what do you think of enemy jungle? What do you think of like what if he TPs? What if he doesn't? Like just a bit of like general thoughts. Because if he TPs, then he can just hard push this one. But think about enemy jungle, what they can do. Like, uh, do you remember what we know about Viego?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like Viego has to base now,
Mm-hmm.
don't you think?
Yeah, I mean of course, but his
Yeah.
jungle clear. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he has to go topside.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then you probably want to play for this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, do you think you can play for this? Looking at this,
Uh, I mean, not really.
yeah, I think you can't. Okay, so then you already have an idea, no? What is the idea?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, it's fine. The idea is if Viego needs to reset and then come here and start playing most likely for this, then you will, like your jungle will probably just drop this side of the map. You are hard losing mid then, for sure.
Yeah, so like we should make a cross map play.
Yeah, you just play on this.
Yeah, okay.
And you can already know this here, so you can already like know what you're gonna do on vision. Maybe you want to play with the red trinket now. Maybe you want to just like come here and remove vision. This depends, right? Depends on if you're like Lulu now gets a red trinket or something. But yeah, just think about these things. If you want to do a play here and you have actual potential to kill them, maybe they have no flash, no exhaust, which they don't. You can just ult and kill. So then get red trinket. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So then you already have a really easy plan to follow. You can even tell this on chat, by the way. Like when you're resetting and you think of this, just say like open chat and say Nunu, I play bot next wave or like next 2 waves or like when they go grabs. You can do those things. And if you see that Diego did this, right, and then he's going bot, and you just like find him or like pop the vision and then you see that he is doing a camp or something, that's already great. You know that you can do the play bot, sure, but they are not doing grabs. So then your Nunu can full clear and get it.
Yeah.
So you will for sure get a lot of information out of this. Why didn't reset? Now you have insane tempo. What is the plan now?
I mean, now we win grabs.
Okay, so what should you do right now?
I should take prio.
You should spam ping the fuck out of the grabs. Say, come, on my way, help.
Yeah, okay.
Like, look at bot, obviously, don't tell your Lulu to come if she can't, right? But I am assuming that they can't dive, they can't do anything, and your Vayne can play alone for like 30 seconds. So Lulu can open mid, you get the wave, you go here with your jungle, get it, and then Lulu just goes bot on defense.
Yeah.
Like, your Vayne is already fucked as fuck. Like, if you look at this, right?
Yep.
It's over. She can't play. So then, at this point, I think it's worth to make Vayne lose another 5-6 CS or like even less if they push and get the grabs and then just get back on it and then help this low push crush. Because you also need to know that I mean, this is obviously not on you, it's more on the support, but if you do the pings and you know these things, then it's better. Like the point I'm trying to make is if you open here with Lulu, Nunu comes here, you get the wave, you come here, you will also get mid push because you are 3 people mid. So then you can roam as 4 on bot, push, crash, and then Vayne can get the wave chill, right?
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, if you go bot now, you lose on bot. You lose on mid to push, and then Wei TPs back, and then he still has push.
Yeah.
So then you are still fucked. You can't go help them, they can't crash, and you lose grabs. Right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's see what you do now. Oh, by the way, I think this absolutely fucking sucks. Just buy like 2 atoms and wait for the lost chapter. This item is so fucking bad.
Yep.
Okay. Wait, what was the way condition? Yeah, he needs to recall for sure. Okay. Also, think about that. This is the best point for you to fight. Okay, this is great. Like, fucking send it. Yeah. This is great. Well played. Okay, your ult was not that great. Why did you stop it? Did it stop automatically?
Yeah, it just like dropped me off there.
Yeah. It was just like right on the edge, right? Unlucky.
Yeah.
But it's still really good. Okay, make sure you don't overextend this. You don't get him. Yeah, you don't get him. You don't get him. I don't think you can. Like if Vayne's coming faster, I think you can. But she's hitting a ward and then she's going back on the wave. Your Vayne is hinting a lot. Yep. I mean, I guess you can spam ping her right now, like help, 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 right? Like, unironically, ping a lot. Okay, like you also need to think about it this way. When you're playing solo queue, what is the only thing you can control?
Me, myself.
Yeah. So if you can control only yourself, isn't pinging the only way you can like take more control over the rest? Like if they do your ping, then you know you're helping yourself to win. If they don't do it, then whatever, they did what you could. But
Yeah.
if you don't ping, then you are not doing anything to win.
Yeah, like at least try.
Yeah, you're not losing anything. If they get annoyed, then just like they will mute you, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And if they write like stop pinging, you legit write I always ping, mute me, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like I perma ping, and I play with like when I play normals, I still ping because I'm used to it, and I tell my friends and my girlfriend to like mute me because I ping, and they get annoyed. But yeah, I want to see here if you could go on somewhere else because like I feel like you could just change the focus. Like I think you never W here and you just like walk here and then maybe you can slow Ash, which is really far up. I guess you can't. Nah, it's fine. Okay, so now what is the idea when this is the spot?
I mean, I kind of wanna reset now,
Mm-hmm.
and Nuno wants to also, I suppose.
Okay, why do you want to reset?
I mean, I'm kind of low on mana, and well, HP not really, but still like almost health.
Yeah, but like how much uh time do you need to TP right now? Like, do you need to insta TP here? Do you want to go mid? What do you want to do? Like, just like, I mean, already like, when this just is ending, like right now, think about it.
I mean, I wanna push out mid and base after that. No.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, one important thing is that Wei has TP, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to think about it. Uh, in this game, for sure, just go mid, push, and leave. Like you will most likely like crash both waves before he gets, because it's like 8+ seconds because he needs to run faster. So it's like 8 plus I don't know, like 4 or 5 seconds of still walking plus staying in base and refilling his mana, which is gonna take another like 5 seconds, and then TP, which is another 6 seconds. So it's like a lot of time. But if
Yeah.
he wasn't already like here running because he needs to run away, then reset now, like legit. Come here and reset. Because if you don't, then he can lane lock you again and get fucked, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
So it's really important that you track his TP here and you know, okay, I have time, I go mid, I push right now very fast and then leave. Because if he was already now on mid lane, he could just QE and deny you. But yeah, now we just hard push. Okay. If he comes now, doesn't matter because you can just lose HP and that's it. And reset. Okay, that's great. Okay. Ping Hui TP. Oh, he didn't TP, he walked. What the hell? Never mind.
Saving TP for next game.
Yeah, legit. 9 minutes, no TP. GG. Okay, what's the game spot right now?
I mean, I'm kind of fine 1v1, I guess.
Yeah, but like, same as before, right? Just like where the enemy jungle is, where he can be, those things.
I mean, I feel like he wants to do grubs now.
Mhm.
I
But
would like at least assume he's topside.
okay, but does he need to be topside? I legit don't remember at this point. We spent a lot of time talking. Like, what do you remember of the information? Because I think he can be anywhere, kinda. I'm
I
not sure.
mean, yeah, kinda. I mean, I feel like he
Because
has like top and bot camps up mostly.
I mean, uh, here didn't we say like here that he should be top?
Yeah.
Okay, like if I remember correctly, right? He now just did the full clear, came here, didn't dive, came to the rake.
Yep.
Okay, so now he goes mid, he goes bot side, probably does like the grab, and then invades. So doesn't he have like every camp responding right now?
Yeah, it's all up.
Let's say, okay. I mean, this is important, kind of. Uh, this is really high level, of course, but if you can do this, great. Like 215 from now on, so it's like 8:45. He has Gromp backup, a bit faster on Wolves. So at this point, uh, wait, where is it? Oh, but it's way further ahead. Yeah, here. Okay, so he can be anywhere, right? Technically,
Yeah.
like he can open on Wolves. Most likely he's topside, but you can't
Yeah.
be 100% sure.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, most likely he's topside. He's topside. If he's topside, he will obviously try to get grabs, but just saying that it's important, you know, if he can be anywhere or not.
Okay.
And you should ping your Renekton. Yeah, your team is doing it. Yeah. Okay. Here you can save your Renekton, right?
Yeah, like just ping him
Yep.
away.
Yep. Unlucky. 1 HP. Okay, they have the grabs. So what is your plan?
Uh, I mean, I can't like actually do anything now since Vayne is on base.
Mm-hmm. So then,
So
what are you gonna do?
I mean, I can just like slow push, I guess.
Let me check one thing. I didn't catch it. Okay. He has no TP, so maybe here, if you look at top wave and you think it's big enough, if they like get it with this, right? You can go top. Here, I don't think you should. It's just too late. But if this wave was already like here, I think you just go top. Your Vayne goes mid, and then your Renekton can go bot. Or even if like you still like go top, then if your Vayne goes mid,
Okay.
then Renekton can go mid, and then you just swap
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Yeah, so like we don't like actually lose a wave if it's a big one.
Yep. For only
Yeah.
like a couple of minutes, doesn't matter. But yeah. Okay. Do you remember Ash flash cooldown?
I mean, not really, but it's been quite some time, so I suppose that it's like either up now or up very soon.
Okay. In game, you need to know it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably about to be back up because it was here. I think it was here flash. So it's 11:40 probably most likely. And the game time is. I think you have a window. You can try it.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I'm not sure. You need to know it better if you can. She also has like the less flash cooldown rune, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can know it, then You can look for a window here. But yeah, most likely you can't because of the cooldown rune. But as Taliyah is really important, you know these things. Like as Taliyah, knowing the immobile champ flashes is the most important thing of the map control generally.
But it's not like worth to just burn the flash. Like if she has it up, I shouldn't like
I
do
mean,
anything really.
if she has it up and you can like burn both flashes, for example, on Immortal, you can just go.
Okay, yeah.
But if she doesn't have it, then of course you just go. You know,
Yeah.
like you can even drop a wave if you know she doesn't have flash.
Yeah, like if I know that I actually can
Yeah,
kill her.
let's say like right now they are here, and your bot lane is for HP and everything, and you have ult.
Yeah.
Just go.
Yeah.
Okay. This is fine. You cannot really do much. Okay, you took way too much damage. I think you are. Never mind. I mean, you're fucked anyways. I mean, you have TP, so it's not that bad, I guess. Yeah. Let's see what you can do different here. I mean, react to that, of course, but yeah. I mean, you're just trying to walk. That's it, basically. You disrespect him a lot there, and now you can't really walk. No, that's fine. That's unlucky. I mean, your W is int, right?
Yeah.
Your W is really int. But yeah, that's not that big of a deal. Just an int W.
I should like let him push and just take the wave like safely, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can Q and try to like match it a bit better, but never
Yeah. But
go
that's
all
like
in. Yeah.
trying to WE is way too much.
Do you remember what I said before on the game talk?
What?
Do you remember what I said before on the pre-game talk?
Like now he's stronger basically.
He's on a really hard power spike where you are not really that great, right?
Yeah, but don't you think like level 9 is fine on Taliyah also, since you have like
I mean,
max points on Q?
it's fine, but the issue is that your Q doesn't go through the wave. So then it's really hard
Oh
for you
yeah,
to fight.
yeah.
Like, if you're on open space, sure, like you're kinda fine. Like, of course, he has more range, so then you're weaker, but your damage is
Yeah.
fine. The problem is in the lane, you can't do anything.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
One thing that is important here is you need to look this and like TP if you can, like a ward. You have also ult. So
True.
one thing for me here is while you're resetting, you didn't do it. Like
Yeah, I should
just
like look.
look. Yeah. You even have a ping here and they are really deep. You could even start tipping right now when your rune is already almost there.
Yeah.
Like now, just insta TP maybe. I mean, I think this game you actually commit for a TP, but just think about it.
Yep.
But yes, like your damage is really high, but just without wave. Okay, here is the same as before. Like you misplay this, sure, but when they go near the wall, just hold it because
Okay.
they need to commit for a side, right?
Yeah.
Right here, you did it just before he committed because if he does this and you do this, even if he then does this, you still hit him, right?
Yeah.
But right before the wall makes it so like you didn't hit the wall.
Yeah.
So you can't just hit him more. So think about the walls because here he's dead. Like if this, like this is fine, whatever. This is also like not the best. Again, he needs to choose right. Either this or this, because he can just do this. So you can hold it a bit longer. It's fine. You just misclick to one input, but like I want to make like a big emphasis on this because on champs like Taliyah, this is really impactful because your Q is a million hits, right? other champs is
Yeah.
less impactful, but on Taliyah, you holding your Q changes a lot because it forces him to like stand on the wall, legit. So yeah, here just wait like half a second longer and force him to choose, and then here again wait half a second longer and force him to choose. Okay, now you one-shot the wave and leave. Again, yeah, I was gonna say you are too far ahead on the lane. Like, you are too really disrespectful of these things. If Diego is here, you can die. If Ash ults and they hit you, you die. Like, it is really easy to die here. I think you overstep a lot. Just like EQ while you're walking backwards and then on your wave. It's a bit unlucky, but it's also kind of expected. Oh wait, where was Diego? Oh, Diego is on bot side, my bad. I didn't see him. I mean, here you didn't see him yet, so now, I mean, yeah, you could still die to Diego. Yeah, you didn't see him. So the point still remains because you didn't have the info yet. Okay. I mean, at this point, the laning phase is over. Basically, like, you should just one-shot waves and leave. Your bot lane should go mid. You need to open the game through mid. You can still play a bit more on side lane. It doesn't really matter that much if your bot lane is still on bot. But at this point, I think just swapping is probably better.
Okay.
But this doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just that if your bot lane pings to go mid, let them, because Lulu is already about to have her support item level up. So then she can ward a lot and open through mid and control more the map. Okay, here. What do you think of the game right now? Because like this is fine, you can't really do much. But right now, when the Drake is gonna pop, what do you think?
I mean, they will take the Drake, obviously. So I guess I should like help on top.
I mean, at least look before, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like you don't need
Like,
to like already know that you're gonna go. But on this free time that you have here, just be looking on top. And then maybe you like again, you can drop a wave if this is like two waves slow pushed, right? You can even ping your range to go here. So then you try top tower for bot tower.
Yeah.
And that's great, right? Like bot tower is
Yeah.
already almost at its 2 plates. Top, I think it's 5 plates. You are 3 people top. You can maybe get it. And if not, then whatever, like your bot lane is already fucked. Like, I don't want you to just over rotate and drop a lot of waves, but it is important to learn when to drop a wave. Like, that's elo hack.
Yeah.
And this is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point to go here.
Yeah. And it's. I hope it's obvious, right?
Obvious.
Like, if the enemy mid is not retarded, you're dead. Like, EW here, you're dead.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you will drought. Like, same. Losing ultis counter. Okay, what the fuck? I mean, okay, so I don't really know why you stand still there so long. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it's fine, just a misplay, I guess. But don't
I
try
guess I
to.
was like mechanically awkward in this game.
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
like, just run. Like, I understand this is a mechanical misplay and everything, but why
Yep.
hit them? Just run. Like, if they go on you on their tower, then they are for sure inting.
Yeah.
You don't need to wait and then double, just run away. And here you are gambling a lot. You have tier 1 boots, you can get sniped by Hui quite easily. Okay. Oof. Oof. Okay, face rush OP, I guess. You dodge the passive. Like, look. The passive
Yeah.
killed you. That was so lucky. Yeah, just run away. Don't do that. it's just like 6 minions, doesn't matter. It's minute 12, right? Don't rage stay or like ego stay or whatever this was. Okay. Your bot lane still wants to go bot. I think that's a quite big mistake. And yeah, see, your team almost got the tower. Imagine if you're there, right? It's for sure a tower.
Yeah.
So the point of before still applied. Okay, what's the game spot right now? What do you know about the game? I mean, now it's pretty easy, like just push and lift, right? But still.
Yeah. Yeah. Like push and power.
Yeah. You know that the bot lane has no flash, so this plays great. Played. Just go, like don't stutter so much. Don't ult, of course, don't ult, but walk further and get the vision. That like, I mean, if he is coming, leave, but if not, just take the ping. There is a ping.
I mean, I was just looking like it seemed like they're respecting and walking back.
Yeah, but like get the vision here. They can't kill you, know?
Yeah.
Like you have your angle at your back.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's fine to go back, but I think that you could at least bait a little more.
Yeah.
Like out of this, walk a bit further up, and then when you see that there are no minions here, just go back.
Yep.
If Nuno wasn't here, then don't, right? But Nuno is there, so I don't think they can just Ash ult kill you. If they can, then don't do it, but I'm thinking that they shouldn't be able to just one-shot you. I think you're reading a lot here. I don't know if it's because you're not looking at what's happening on the map. But like, this is great.
Do you mean like I should not take the wave here?
Yeah, like this is great. Staying now is great. Now the problem is, right now, look, bot.
Yeah.
Like you can win this fight. Like you're gonna win it. You know? If you're here already, then you for sure win it. Now you're gambling on a 4v5. Sorry, 4v3. Because Hui is here.
Yeah, like I could be here as well.
Yeah, you should hard stomp this fight. Yeah. If anyone dies, it's your fault. Like you ended your 3DC. Like it's fine to walk here and get it, but always have the vision here. How many inputs do you need here? 2.
I mean, yeah.
Q and E. That's it. Like you can even double if you want, but I mean, it's fine. You can double like 3 inputs, right? 2 seconds.
Yeah.
1 second maybe, if you are decently fast. 1 second, QEW, look bot. And just keep looking here. Like now, before you're hitting the wave. It's more important to notice.
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah, like if I look, I could like already make the decision that I just insta-walk there.
Yeah, because here, it's obvious that the fight is won.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's like kind of too late. Like you should already know this like 5 seconds ago, right? I doubt that Vigo got this HP in like 1 second.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit sad. I mean, you can still bomb them and most likely even get a kill with your no full HP with a 1Q.
Yeah, I mean, I just played this.
Oh, he died. I mean, without Nunu, I think you probably can't. Yeah, you can't really do much. I mean, I don't think you misplayed it that much. Like, just go... I mean, this Q is terrible, but... If you want to jump here, not here.
Yeah.
But I think you being on this side is better than being here. Here they just one shot you, you die. So I think this is better. So the misplay is good, but just Q like this.
Yeah.
Your Q was too far down, like on the wall.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like shooting birds, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to hit MTH. I don't think you can do much here. Like your first Q was really bad, but now it's
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
There is nothing to look at. You're gonna go for an item that I really hate this season and also this game. Like move speed when you hit them is never gonna work. Just go pure damage.
Okay.
Like you
So
are.
like Liandris or something.
I don't even think Lion Dress is good. I think you should just go like Shadow Flame or Rabadons. Rabadons is the best one. If you can't go
Okay.
Rabadons, then go. I mean, you can also go for the Horizon Focus. You can go for Sonias maybe because you can Sonias a couple of things like a Camille ult, this guy's ult, this
Yeah.
guy's ult. Just like a lot of AP.
Okay. I
Like,
mean, why? Why?
do you think you can stick on them?
Not really. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you can kite them?
I mean, no.
Yeah, they have more range, right? There
Yeah.
is no kiting when they outrange. So
So do
then,
you think that like when I can stick on them, then Liandris is good, but otherwise not really?
no, I was talking about like
Oh yeah, yeah,
the
yeah. Okay.
ability haste. Yeah,
But like why not Liandris?
I mean, he doesn't have Trinity, so not out of HP. He's a mage, not out of HP. You are not gonna hit them easily, right?
Yeah.
Like most likely, you're gonna hit just like one Q out of all your Qs, and then when your team engages and CC1, you W them, and then you one shot.
Okay.
I don't see how you hit with your abilities, their champs. If you can't
Yeah.
hit them a lot, and Leandri burns and it procs the passive, and you get the 10% damage and those things, it's not great.
Okay.
Like Rabadons is the best damage wise, but it's really expensive and will path is shit. So you only go for it if you
Yeah.
have good recalls. Horizon Focus is OP, so if you don't have the best room path, go for it.
Okay.
And the Shadow Flame is good. It's just that build path again is not that great, so you can buy one
Yeah. Yeah.
needlessly. And like if you have one needlessly, and then second recall you have shit gold, you can go for the Shadow Flame, right? It's not that bad instead of Rabadons.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then Sonia's just because it's good against their champs and yeah.
Yeah. But don't you think that like I'm going to hit Viego mostly since I will play front to back most likely?
I think if you hit Viego, he's retarded. Why should Viego give you damage when you can't hit his carries?
Yeah. Yeah. True. I guess.
Like, you need to think about the tanks and the front line regarding their backline. Like, the tank should never just tank if his backline is not doing damage. And if they are hitting you, then you can hit back.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, Viego is not even like a Sion, right? He's gonna be on his E, on his stealth, waiting, and then once someone is killable, he goes in. He's not like
Yeah.
frontline. If he has
Yes.
like
So now
a
where to go Liandris because of him basically.
yeah, like Camille is flanking, so you can't really do much to her. Like she's not gonna
Yeah. Yeah.
be front you back. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think like Leandris is fine if you are gonna proc it and you're gonna have the passive up because it's a lot of
Okay.
damage. But yeah, this game is burst. Like even Leandris is not that great compared to like burst against him. He has no HP and then he's gonna have one HP item and that's it. Like when
Yeah.
you have two items, he's gonna have one defensive item. I mean defensive. Like the either Trinity or Black Cleaver or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So it's not even defensive, it's Bruiser offensive item, not out of HP.
Yeah.
You can one shot
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
So yeah, even if maybe with Leandro you still one-shot him, but it's less burst. Just secure the kill.
Yeah.
This game you're the one, like you're the team that needs to secure kills and give Pain a lot of space killing one and then running them down. It's really hard, but it's the only way you can play. Okay. I mean, right now the laning phase is over, this is over. I don't really want to review this more. It's already a lot of the review. So I will just try to look for fights.
And about like Cosmic Drive, so
Mhm.
I want to go Cosmic when I like can actually kite and hit the enemy easily.
I mean, Leandro is great for that too. So it's more
Okay.
like if they have a lot of melee bruiser move speed champs.
Yeah,
But
so like if I actually need the move speed, basically.
yeah, like if they have Garen, Darius, I don't know, like Ramus, those things.
Yeah.
Because if not, Leandro gives HP and a lot of damage to them.
Yeah.
So it's like
Okay.
only if you really, really need the move speed, which is not that use like that usually, because you are Taliyah, you have slows, you have W, you have move speed, you have your face
Yeah.
rush. So like 1 in 1,000 games.
Okay.
Like legit, if they have like Garen top and Darius jungle. If not, don't.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, maybe if they have like Nyla and those things, but yeah, it's just a composition with like all melees. I mean, you're really slow on this combo, and you're also doing it wrong. Like right now, your cursor is really, really bad positioned. Like DD is really good, but bad execution and bad execution. Just like do it like this and like this. He's insta that you're getting him on his animation. It's perfect,
Yeah.
just terrible and bad. But yeah, the idea is really, really good. Okay, you're hitting me. Continue, continue. I think your Nunu is quite a fucking inter. I think here you spam help from Nunu. Like your idea is good. I think this is good. I don't see this as a mistake. Just like your Nunu needs to stand with you here, right? So
Okay.
ping him to stay like help, help, help. Because now you're watched it and your Renekton can't help you. But I think with Nunu you legit can survive. Okay. Okay, I want to see these openers and these things on mid game. Just really fast. You already have a lot of things to review, but this one pretty fast. I mean, opening top is of course good. I think you need help. Do you have nah, Huay's you're fine. I was gonna ask, do you have info? But you probably are fine. I don't know what your bot lane is doing. I mean, at this point, you should ping your Bane to go mid. You have your Nunu with Herald. And he was pinging it. But yeah. Okay, you're not committing for so long. Like, sure, now you're 1v2. But right now, just go. Send it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, Huego was bot side. Camille was not here before. We already knew that. You took so long. Like, if you look, this is 2v2. Legit. Do you think you did anything here?
No.
Yeah. I mean, if you know that you're not needed, then great, don't ult. But I think the idea of staying is good, just ult way faster.
Yep.
I mean, I think this is fine. Your team should probably get Drake. Here it depends. Because the question is, can you die? And do they need you Drake? Camille is going top, like you're literally seeing her top.
Yeah.
So you know that she's top. Hui is bot, but she, like the move now is Camille, Hui. So you're here to get one wave and then reset. That's it.
Yep.
I think this can be fine if you don't die, which I don't think you like should, even if she's going. You have a lot of info. Like if Diego can't be here, just play slow, don't use your W, and once you see her, don't use your E again. I think your W can be not used, but whatever.
Okay.
And then just go bot. The thing is, if your team needs you for this bot play faster, just better.
Yeah.
I'm saying this because like no ults and things, but and you have no TP. This game I think it's fine to do what you did. It's a bit scary, but you have a lot of info, take a lot of vision, and you probably don't even make it to Drake. So staying top is fine, but for other games, think about it. And now I'm gonna go here. This is a perfect fight. Okay. Now this is something that it's good to take. Just don't commit because you're winning. Like they're gonna lose from here and here.
Yeah.
You should perma fucking spam your team to leave. Do you think that if no one shows here, they are gonna like be anywhere else but here? Do you think they will lose minions to just stay AFK?
I mean, that's what they are basically doing right now.
Yeah, but they are going to the Drake fight. Like,
Oh yeah,
they are here.
Yeah, but like if we don't fight, they just lose.
Yeah,
minions
of
for
course.
nothing.
But that's why here you just like ping vision here and ping retreat.
Yeah.
So yeah, your Runington dies, your jungle Mutant dies. Yeah, they're all dying. You are a bit. I mean, here I would be scared. Like Camille didn't ult, no? I mean, you're
Yeah,
not
I
looking a
guess.
lot. But I think she didn't ult.
No, she didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, so just run. You doing a combo is you dying if Camille is on you. You have no E. Ethereal E, Camille ult, you're dead.
Yep.
You can't 3v5, of course. Okay, here I think you for sure kill. Like, E. Now, you should react to this every day. Like, here
Yeah,
you
like
you
bullet.
only have your click, like, here, cursor here, and wait. And E. He's dead. I mean, he dies anyways, right? Yeah, he's hinting. But, like, let's say he's not hinting this way. And he's playing with half a brain. With E, you kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. You go back to base, whatever, blah 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 blah. Again, a lot of fighting. I mean, this is good for you. Every fight you're taking now is pretty good. They are losing a lot of time and a lot of waves. Now it's not that great. I mean, it's still fine. You're 5 now. Yeah, it's fine. Your focus is really split.
Yeah.
Like this is great, sure. Just W.
Yeah, like ignore Ezreal.
I mean, getting his flash is good if you know that he has no E. Do you know he has no E? No.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Oh, he okay.
Oh,
He,
yeah, he is here, okay.
So yeah, this W is great. Now just I think turn here.
Yeah.
Is your team gonna die? No. I mean the enemy match is inting. Okay. Just go top. Your team goes mid, I guess. like being on your way top. I think Renekton shouldn't get this. And your team is dying now. I think this is quite end. I think you should just when this fight is like over now, you being on
Yeah.
your way top, and that's it. And Renekton resets and helps your team go mid.
Okay.
I mean, you can do a lot, but just like ping to help and to let them know you want that help. But you see, like Taliyah did a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Like before, you were saying the support thing. Even in this game, you can hit a shit ton. So yeah, making every hit you make worth is really important in this game. Okay, you go bot always here. Like they can't rush Nashor unless they're crazy. I mean, they have real HP. I don't think they can. Yeah, they can't rush Nashor. Okay, I mean, if they can rush Nashor, then don't go bot. But that's real resetted, so you always just go bot. You have TP. Redon has Ignite. Just go bot.
Yeah, true.
I mean, you can go top and defend tier 1 if you think you can, but after this, you for sure go bot.
Yep.
But if you think you can defend, and then... I mean, here, like, if you do this, which is the correct play, right? Write in chat, or like ping your Renekton. I put write in chat and then also ping. I go top. When you respawn, you go top, I go bot. Like,
Yep.
you need to be on bot, and you can be here for this wave. This is perfect. Yeah, this is perfect. You just respect it, and now you go bot. I think here you let this wave be here. I mean, it's hard to say. You want vision here, so that it's good that you're grouping. Unlucky. But yeah, now you push this one. Okay. Insta reset, go bot. I really think you can't go on mid here. Like Hui has move, Camille is opening from base. I think you can't go mid. Like Hui can be here.
All die.
Yeah. You are at best a possible 45.
Yeah.
And yeah, once the Lulu is dead, obviously, inting is what you do. Yeah, like again, just, you know, where is going. You need to know these things. You need to ping these things also. Like if you want to climb, you need to tell your team more info. Don't be annoying, okay? I'm saying ping all the time. Do one ping or two pings. Don't spam.
Yeah.
And once you get to like actually good elo, don't just do this all the time. Just a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it also helps you focus to be pinging all the time, right? If you're the one shot calling, you need to know what is going on in the app.
Yeah. And I like actively think and
Yep.
so on. Yeah.
I mean, at this point, the game is quite shit. I want to see this fight. There is basically no team fight on this level of play, but let's try to fight to find some fight. Okay, I mean this is really good position by you. I think here you're inting a lot. Like it's fine to try to like break the team fight, right? Like if you make them be here and one be here, that's great. But
Yep.
I think that already happened when this guy came here and got this and they are here. So the fight is
Yeah.
already split. Just go on him.
Yeah, true.
And I also think you can't defend this tower if you don't kill one more. Because now it's 4v4, but your tower is no HP, they have full wave. And you're like not really high HP, so you will need to go to the fountain. Even if they are like also like not full HP, right? The wave is like low mana and tal, they still have like the W to refill mana and those things. So I think they should be able to siege the tower.
For sure.
So yeah. Ooh, your pain did wow. 1Q, 1k damage.
Balanced.
Yeah. Imagine if your Bane wasn't completely fucked and 30 minions at level admin 7, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
She could 1v9 the game. Okay. I mean, at this point, I think she just wants to take the wave and then reset, and that's it. You cannot really do much. Okay. Is this their soul? I think so. No, it's fourth. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's all point.
I think you just flip it with all if you can. Like they have no Camille, you just recall and TP. I think you are too slow here. I mean, fighting this like this is quite shit. And also, I think that right now you should just insta-ult. Like, doesn't matter if it's Camille or Hui, even if you die, killing one is worth. Like, you are not really worth a lot.
Yep.
I mean, she completely fucking run it down, so I guess it's fine. But yeah, I think it would be fine to ult or her if you can. I mean, I think the idea is fine, just a bit too fast. Like this here, this is what I was looking for mainly. Like, on team fights, you need to know your role, the role of your teammates, and all those things. This game, they have no Camille, you're 4v5. They have a lot of range, so it's hard. I think that you come here. You search for an ultimate here, and your team comes like this. You should never do this. Like, the beauty of Taliyah and why Taliyah is broken, and even more improperly, is one, no real counters, like push in lane perma. 2, insane control with your E and your W. And 3, insane engage. Okay?
Yep.
When you have Taliyah, the amount of possibilities you have is insanely huge. Because you can trap them. You can make that here spawns a wall that makes the fight be your team getting here, you know? Like, you know, in like, well, I mean, it's pretty obvious, whatever.
Yeah.
So, you should never do these things on Taliyah when you are outranged. You always flank, and you always use your ult to block them. Like, you can do a lot of things. You can use your wall here and then jump here. You can jump like there. You can like just completely go through it and then jump like here. You know?
Yeah.
You have like 1 angle, 2 angles, 3 angles, 4 angles, even 5 angles, and just stand here. Just ult and don't go right it. You can adapt a lot. So Taliyah rewards creativity a lot. But doing this is useless. That's why I was telling you that doing these builds of ability haste and no damage is useless. Just you will go in, you will spawn on their face, and you will use all your combo and try to one-shot them. If you can't do that, then you're useless.
Yep.
So this is the main point I wanted to look on this game. And this is why Taliyah is such a great blind pick, because she's countered by range. You know, as I said before, like you can't queue through the minions, they can hit you and all those things, they can poke you. But when the real team fight comes, Taliyah can always find these angles, and she can punish a lot the enemy. And you can even like ult before the team fight like 3 or 2 minutes before team fight, get a flash, and then just go again on team fight and do it again. Like in LPL, for example, they love this. Like they will go 3 minutes before a team fight, make a bad play, legit a bad play, die, get a flash, and then win the team fight. Like they unironically do things. They int to get flashes. I mean, it's not like a real int, right? Like they do a play. If the enemy flashes, they die. If the enemy doesn't flash, they kill. So then the enemy flashes and they die, but then they win the team fight. They do these things a lot.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's not easy to do on solo queue. It's really hard, of course.
Yeah.
Even on competitive, like it's only LPL and top tier teams, so it's of course not easy. But it's something that you can think about. And if the enemies give it to you, if they give you their flash for your life when there is no baron and no nothing, always take it. Like it's so worth.
Okay.
But at this point, the game is just over.
Yep.
Okay. Wait, this is out of brightness, my bad. I just do it like this. Okay. In game, I like don't really put that much here. I will just the resume of the session, and you have these things, right? For me, the main points here to improve on are like your knowledge in general needs to improve a lot. Awareness of enemy CDs, your laning phase and your goals on it, especially resets, level 1 stuff, not autopiloting. This is like 99% of your work right now. Start playing the game actively, not like just going through the game, right? It feels like you're not thinking about the game, you're just like letting it go through.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree.
Yeah. I don't really have much else to say. Like, I could say so many things that I don't think it's even like really worth it. You should put the main points, like awareness of enemy cities on lane. It's already like on the list. But the resets here. I mean, I will stop the recording now because I will give you the improvement plan and those things. So I stop it.